They're jamming just because y'all outside.
We made it all the way up there.
This field? Yeah. That's how Boyd was. He was real pushy about it. Well, in fact, he was their groundsman for the whole school. But he wouldn't let nobody take it. Oh, and it's fantastic. It's a nice field for a small school.
Riley, but she stayed till noon. Riley had a 1 o'clock, so she had to roll.
You ever noticed that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens every month.
And the last phase of the project is signage on Johnson Street. So they fixed the signage, so they needed to make all the signs. Their branch
It's so hot over there. So Robinson's oldest, 60, played baseball for his club.
all the signage that had fallen press.
Well, I didn't even know that. That first day we watched him, I made a comment to him and Jeff and the boy. So you better watch out, your brother's coming for you.
Go Lucas, go Lucas.
Yeah, for baseball, I didn't know that.
That was a really tough one.
Good job,
Shocked he
Abe.
got there. That was a hell of a catch. I'm very happy he was alive.
So the SMP had that alligator. Y'all ever see that alligator? It was in the front there. Like it was 700. How much is that alligator? 700 pounds? I don't know. No, I don't think I have. So they had to they had to take that and remove it. It was so beat up, but it's now at the football field. Okay.
It's like a mountain
Like a big concrete
Oh, it's coming.
alligator. That used to be our sign on
Okay,
the road.
got it.
But like there was the letters on the front.
I already had said yes, but we never did. Hey, did y'all see Portia's email? She just emailed us. That's gonna be the trip. That's gonna be the trip. So they're asking again for us to send a yay or nay if we're, she just sent, so
But I think they had someone to do it, and then something must have happened with that contract, so they decided to do it in-house.
Which one was that? The union? Washington?
Oh, I said I already responded. You don't have to worry. Or just put me.
I hate to be that.
but I think she wants us to do it again. Oh, you did it just now?
Well, when I clicked on yay, it said you've already responded.
Oh. I thought it said
Let me see. Hold on.
who have not yet. But I guess they wanted, because like I emailed her, you know, just wanting to know, hey, is this the only trip? Are we having another trip because it's just a small trip?
Yeah.
So
That is the only one. Okay. Yep. Oh, you just, yeah, you're not in the box, you press the button and then.
Oh, I ain't doing all that. That's an
but you know, if they want to do something at the end of the year, like we could take them all to go do something. You know, like if they want to do a beach, yeah, we could rent some places and go and bring them all. You know.
Yeah. So they do that every grade has some type of trip, right?
Yep. Like 10.
I can understand them doing every other year.
Yeah, and that's
For a
fine
big
as long
trip.
as. But Beck is kind of like, I mean, Mom, we just went to Washington in May. We're all going to Young Life Camp next week or week after next, and then you're gonna come back. We have another like retreat style. They're all going to Young Life. A lot of them are. The majority are going to Young Life. So it's kind. He's just kind of like, it's gonna be kind of the same thing. But I mean, I
The
told him.
other thing they need to do in November is polar bear.
Is what?
Polar bear. Young Life polar bear. I think it's in November. It's like
What
a
is that?
weekend. They'll be able to do Young Life this year.
Okay.
But I want to say it was November. I don't remember.
Okay.
They usually go like an hour or two away.
Oh, okay.
It's just a quick weekend
Yeah.
trip. And I mean, you gotta figure if they all do wildlife, then this ninth grade retreat, if they do polar bear in the winter,
Yeah.
and then at the end of next school year do another Young Life camp, that's plenty.
Yeah.
They don't need a class trip, another class trip. I'm okay with that.
You know, we could still take them. We still could go to the beach. You know.
Can we bring back the senior trip? Can we take that back over? So,
I don't. Yeah. We're not going out the country. We're not doing that.
Is that what you want to go?
no, Molly, no. They're going, well, yeah, they're going to the Bahamas.
Oh,
They're going to the jankiest jank of all janks.
I mean, I don't know why they can't just go to Florida.
They
Yeah.
want to go and have cheap liquor.
I know, but I mean, come on.
Somebody can't afford liquor around here?
Yeah.
Let him buy the fucking liquor.
Oh, you motherfucker! I knew that shit was coming.
He'll furnish the liquor. He
I
probably
didn't-
owns a goddamn liquor
I
store.
never said that. Never
If
said
you don't
that.
own a bar already, you need to buy a fucking bar so you can get us some discount liquor.
Should have never told him what that shit cost. I'm never hearing it again.
Like,
Never.
the trip we just went on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
She's the money maker.
No, she's the money spender.
But somebody's got to make it, and someone's got to spend it, Dutch. That's just the way it goes.
I don't spend money unless you tell me.
That's just the way it goes.
And Molly wants to do like a European trip. She wants to do that instead of the senior trip. She's like, I don't,
You get it.
yeah.
Nice.
She doesn't want to, it's like starts like you have like red light, green light, like you wear red and you wear green.
What? Give me a green what? Give me a green shirt.
If you wear yellow, it's complicated.
Well, give me a yellow shirt. It's gone. It's gone.
So she's
And
like,
an upside down
she's
font.
like, I don't want to necessarily do that. Okay, like I'm not into that. She's like, I don't
That's the
really.
weirdest thing ever.
She's like, I
Here's
don't
the thing,
really
like,
drink. And the kids, they drink. Like she watched the senior trip this past year, and they were like, drink number 1 is red, drink number 2 is orange, drink number 3 is yellow, like colors of the rainbow drink. And they made it to purple. The Bahamas.
Oh,
double pump out.
Son, no, there's no time for that. I mean, no time. That ball, yeah.
And don't throw it in the dirt. Just not double pump.
I don't think I took a senior trip. Like, I think maybe my sister took a senior cruise, but like we didn't take a senior trip. If we did, it was just Florida.
We went to Fort Walton. My sister, when she graduated, they did a cruise. I was in college, so some of my sorority sisters, we went, like I said, chaperones, which we didn't chaperone at all.
Of course not.
And the cruise, you could do whatever you want on the cruise. Like, you just have to make sure you were back in time for when the boat left. You know? So
That's why I worry about our trip.
my
Dad, I
sister,
lost my watch.
my
Can
sister,
you come
all
get
she
me in
wanted was
Cozumel?
like Burger King. I think it was Jamaica. She ended up like taking a taxi to this like with some friends to this Burger King because they wanted Burger King. It was like a trailer. When she got there, she's like, "Yeah, no, I can't do this." Yeah, I'm like, Nicole.
I would rather they not leave the country.
With
For their senior trip, I would rather they not leave the country. I don't want to be one of those stories. There ain't nothing you can get in Cozumel that you can't get in Destin or Orange Beach or Panama City. You can get it all right here. I don't care what it is. You know.
Well, the thing is, if you go to just like a Destin, everybody's going to be fine with that. And then if your family wants to take it, that's the thing.
Hey, if
Yeah,
y'all,
you
if
down the
y'all
road,
will
sure.
please set the precedence for
We can do that.
everybody,
But
then we
listen,
can follow that.
When
Yep,
you
we can
have
do
other
that.
children and like you want to take a family, like we tried to family
The
vacation
problem is,
every
what
year.
bougie
But if I
motherfucker?
have
Who
to
is
pay
it
for
for?
her to go on a
Well,
trip,
we have some in
and
our
I'm
grade
gonna
who
go
have
with
older
her,
siblings
then our family
who have
trip
done whatever.
Meredith and them, I think they rented a boys' house and a girls' house, and a couple of parents stayed in those
Yeah, I heard
houses
that.
with
And
them.
Meredith, she wasn't even in the house. One of her friends and her mama, they had like a condo like a mile away, which was perfect because Meredith's like, I can have my own room and don't have to worry about, and I can go hang out, but then I can go back where it's calm and
Yes.
so.
Now your daughter next year, you're actually going into a good class because Pam Abshire's in that class. She has Andre Abshire, and I talked to her about the senior trip because it was Pam.
I don't know who that is.
Brent Abshire's her husband. I don't know where she's from. Is Pam from
I can do
here?
that. Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'm thinking of a non-married one. It's amazing.
Pam has a daughter who's a year older than
I hope we can get over that. It's no big deal.
her senior trip. And then EJ did
Got
go
4
on
people
his senior
running.
trip 2 years ago.
No big deal.
Yeah.
It's way up there. It's all right. Listen, something Trump just missed one at center fielder. That's all that motherfucker does is catch fly balls.
Yeah.
It happens.
He's a boy.
Yeah.
And he was like, Mom, this place is nasty. And she's like, I mean, when
What I don't get about that trip is
it's a travel agent. They come and we have a Zoom call. Our class already had a Zoom call about
There's
this.
some times,
Right.
you know?
For next,
I might be looking to
start
email
your
it back myself.
payments in October.
Yeah.
Mom,
you're talking about? It's a senior trip for one too.
1,800 bucks to 2,000, 2,500.
Okay.
So Molly,
That's alcohol.
so Molly and I talked about it. The group meeting, our group meeting is like, do you want to be on this Zoom call for this trip to get all the information? So I asked Molly, I was like, do you want me to get in on this Zoom call? She's like, Mom, I'm not going. I'm like, what if you change your mind? I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change my mind. So I didn't get in on the Zoom call, but I do know some previous parents from like recent senior trips. This Bahamas resort is nasty. It's
No, I
like the
wouldn't wanna do
cheapest
that.
one,
Get on that.
and then the Bahamar is right next door with a nice casino. One of the kids this past year just spent like $50,000 of his graduation.
Stop.
I think the
Who did that?
Doesn't that sound like
Who
my
did
friend?
that?
Yes.
What's that
That
on the
is your
cruise with us when I
Yeah.
proposed?
Yes.
I'm sure I know who it is, but I don't
You
know
heard
who
that?
it is.
What?
One of the boys, well, this year spent like $3,000 at the casino
Gamble.
of his graduation money.
Down in the island?
Yeah. At the bougie place where all the parents were.
Molly's class? Oh no. Okay, So that's what I was gonna tell you. I didn't just tell you. So Pam, Abshire, and I were talking about the trip, and I told her, I was like, Molly doesn't want to go. She's like, I'm telling you, she'll be fine. Audrey didn't go on her senior trip, and EJ wasn't that impressed. She'll be fine. So she said, and Kristen Peebles and I already talked about Andre and Preston's class. We're coming up with something different.
Okay.
So it's probably now it could be a more expensive trip at a nicer place, but she said we're coming up with an alternative. But Molly's class doesn't have an alternative. My daughter. That's it.
You really won't want to go to that crap.
So not our social media club.
But I would rather take a family trip. Molly's like, can we do Europe? Can we do like Italy or something like
That's more money for sure.
Shoot, ESA, they take them on a European
You
trip.
saw that?
Saw it?
Yeah.
with their teachers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
they
them.
do enjoy it. Like
I thought we used to do that.
They went to
Probably
France.
they went before we actually
Man,
got.
Yeah.
all kind of people do that. One of my secretaries, kid went to Crowley High. She was raising money for her to go to Romania on a class trip.
Wait, what?
I said all them schools do stuff like that because one of my former secretary, her kid went to Crowley High and she was going to, I don't know if it was Romania or something around there, some kind of weird ass country in high school. And that's what I'm thinking, Crowley High? Are you kidding me? They got motherfuckers ain't been to North Crowley on Crowley High.
Could have put this in Romania.
Yeah, they had to cross the Channel at Mason.
Right, right.
Well, I mean, I would love to like go to Croatia or something like.
Yeah, Bosnia, Herzegovina.
Well, whatever the fuck it was, right? Ukraine, do a little
Yeah,
volunteering.
that sounds like a fun place today.
Right.
Yeah,
Here
let's
it's
go to the
cooler.
Ukraine for our
Right.
senior trip. Dutch knows how to jump in on protest.
Yeah,
we could
there
take
you
him
go.
with us.
Y'all, I'm a pro. I won't lie. And I fit in everywhere.
Shoot, nothing.
Well, he like, yeah, you do kind of. Like I don't know if they think he's part of it.
I know.
My look's universal.
But like,
He's tan. He's got that foreign
Right.
look.
Bring that foreign vibe to him.
like,
The only
And
thing
then
that gets me
when
is
you
when I
start
wear
talking
short
the Cajun accents, they can't
Right.
understand what you're
They
saying.
can't
Like,
say
what's
that.
that accent?
or he wears shorts and they don't wear shorts.
None of them
like,
wear shorts.
He looks like a tourist.
They don't wear
Like,
shorts?
like wearing a hat that says tourist on it.
Right.
Yeah, like he looked like a tourist. Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there wearing a shirt that says I love Berlin. You know.
Well, I think we're gonna try and take a family vacation somewhere big next year, and then Lucas this year. Let's all agree to do something like simple.
Let's just start telling them now. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's drop them in the Chapalaya and let them do it naked and afraid for a couple of days.
Okay.
I like it. Beulah Rose is great.
You know what though? There was a group of boys one year at STM. They went to Toledo Bend and they just went to a fishing camp together and they just hung out at a fishing camp.
That's what
Like,
they'll end up doing for the 20-year, 30-year reunion
Yeah.
anyway.
It's just that it's that small number of kids who want to like start this whole hard party and I'm going to LSU, let me go ahead and get
That's
this
what it
started. And they run the class trip. And then nobody feels like nobody wants to speak up about it.
Yeah.
We have a small group though. Who's gonna do that?
Not me.
Who?
It's always the people you
You think the girls?
Probably.
Oh, like in their grade.
I hope not. I hope in our grade it's not like that.
But I know our grade definitely has these people.
And they're a minority, but nobody wants to say anything. I'm certainly not going to be the parent to be like, hey, can we come up with something different? And then those kids attack her.
Because
Oh, your mom. Meh, 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 you know? So I'm just,
Well, I don't mind being that dad.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
They can call me the big bastard. They won't be the first nor the last.
well, and and listen, it helps when it's a boy parent.
a boy, yeah.
But a girl parent, you can't say shit.
Girls are boys.
Look, start sending them some Natalie Holloway stories.
Yes, exactly.
You want to send your daughter down there? Let her go meet up with some fucker from the Netherlands or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was
You
like.
saw he finally he gave the story of what he did to Natalie
Oh,
Holloway.
really?
Really?
Oh yeah. It's horrible, y'all.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
He confessed.
Like, where did you see that on?
Because he was already in jail for killing another girl.
But he finally confessed. He took her and he was trying to get with her. She said no, and he escalated his behavior, and she tried to defend herself. I think she beat him in the nuts or something, or pushed him or whatever, and he just knocked her. He beat her head. He punched her. I think he punched her first and knocked her out, and then he took a big boulder and crushed her head.
Where did he put her?
He said he put her in the water.
Yeah, in the
Put her
water.
in the water.
He drove her out in the water.
He put her in the water. And I mean, I don't know how she didn't come back up or wash back up, except he had that boulder and maybe he weighted her down. I don't know.
Well, if she got out far enough, she became food if she was in the right spot, and then that was the end of that.
Exactly. But horrific. And
News
that,
up.
I mean,
News up about it.
and then that boy, just a couple of years ago, jumping off that boat. He got
From Baton
eaten by
Rouge.
sharks.
Yeah, from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, he got eaten by sharks. My cousin.
Those cruise boats don't stop.
Hit him.
He was on that boat, yeah. And he was calling. She was in the Bahamas. She was one of those parents that went.
Lucas is up to bat, Missy.
And he was like, Mom, come and get us off this boat. They won't let us off this boat. They kept him on that boat for 3 hours in a storm.
Why did you He doesn't
Someone
really
there.
stop.
They hit him again.
Did you get hit?
Five hits.
Uh,
I mean,
Is that the third time?
second today, but it feels like every damn time. Yeah, they stayed on that boat for 3 hours in a storm. They anchored because they were trying to search for him. But like, that's what Jamie was telling me. The Bahamas doesn't have like a Coast Guard and like, they don't have the capabilities to rescue right away. Like, plus he was pretty much gone as soon as he jumped off the boat because it was shark infested. But like they, in the dark, I mean, there was nothing.
They definitely. Yeah, I mean, you can't search them.
And it was a storm brewed up too. So like,
They were on like a booze cruise type
yeah,
of thing.
hundreds of drunk teenagers.
Well, the cruise ain't no good idea either.
I know. You
I
can't
went
imagine.
to a CLE probably 20 years ago, and there was an hour of it on cruise ships and on how there's no law when you get out past 3 miles, and basically the cruise ship personnel, they're allowed one rape. You can rape somebody and you're okay, but if you do it again, now we got a problem with you and you got to get rid of it. But there's no police to do it. But the cruise lines
And
themselves,
there's no security type stuff, or they have. They do
I mean, the
that?
cruise lines don't want any liability on that. They don't want to report anybody on that. So basically, they're gonna, deny everything happened. And but if you repeat it and you become a problem, then they're gonna get rid of you. But basically, that's exactly what the lawyer teaching it said. Is you basically allowed one free rape on cruise ships. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Well, people.
Yep. Cross
We
that
did
out.
one cruise. We did the Disney cruise when the kids were
We
little.
did too.
And it was fun, but we got off of that and I was like, that was the first cruise I had ever done, and I'm like, I don't have to ever do that again. I mean,
And look,
it was fun.
Yeah, cruise can be okay. I've never been on a cruise. Don't care about a cruise. Maybe one day, I don't know. But you don't ever go on a cruise to make up with your marriage. Like you having marital trouble, maybe it'll be better if we go on a cruise because he's gonna throw your ass over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna get drunk. But that's what happens.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? They get drunk. The bartender's gonna fuck you, throw you overboard. Your husband's gonna throw you overboard. I mean,
I
that's.
didn't know where he was going with this at first. Now it does.
But that's what I'm saying. But it happens. I didn't make it up.
No, I
It
know.
happens. You read it in the
You
news.
hear it all the time.
So you don't go, don't go on that type of trip when you haven't married. Like, we're gonna make up, baby. We're gonna make up. Yeah, right. Right,
he
we're gonna
was
make up
for
as soon
real.
as you go over the end, and I turn in the insurance policy. We're gonna make up.
And look, how easy is it? They were drunk and they slipped.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Taking a
Because
picture,
it's right,
she leaned back
all
too far,
inclusive
whatever.
drinks, right? You get the drink package. They were drunk. Right.
And everybody over drinks on them cruises. Everybody does that. That's part of the deal, you know.
Doubled up.
I'm okay with doing just a beach trip
Yeah.
right at the end of the school year, and then you can go and do whatever you want with your family
Before you start calling.
before you start college.
Yep.
And even if they wanted to do more of a like an island feel, I mean Key West, still America.
I always want to do the
I mean, I'll do Key West. I'll take my whole family to Key West. Still, it's
I
still
don't think
the
you do
United
Key
You
States.
been
West
to
for
Key
a week
West?
though. I don't think you do that for a week.
No,
It's
I've
small.
never.
It's
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I
That's
wouldn't.
And I
thing,
probably
too.
wouldn't do Miami
Like there
either.
has to be stuff to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Let's take them to Vegas.
Oh, good lord.
Gotta have
Hey,
some
how
money.
about this? How about this? Why don't we take? I mean, I guess the girls. I mean, the girls may not want to. Could you, if the boys want, if all the boys want to do a baseball trip?
We talked about that, like a big kahuna, maybe 2 weeks. You know, 10, 12 games, whatever. Rolling
Good
every.
Lord, they would love that.
I know ours would.
Ours would love
For
it.
sure, ours would, because they going on this trip next week, and it crossed my mind. We're gonna have a few days. I thought, you know what? We go to St. Louis. We go to. But if they find out we
They're
went to
gonna
some
be-
baseball games, they're
they're
gonna be
gonna
mad
be
as
so mad.
hell.
How would they know? Just don't tell
Yeah, you're right.
We'll have to
you're
turn,
right.
put us in a bubble. We won't.
Well, right.
They won't have their phones anyway.
We
Right, don't
can't.
post
Well,
anything.
we can't go have lunch at Outback.
And they know.
My daughter tracks us.
Meredith.
What are y'all doing at
She's
Outback?
like,
Yeah, now
Laura,
she wants.
Outback,
Yeah.
can you bring me a grilled chip on the Barbie
Yeah.
and a salad?
Does she track y'all?
Oh yeah, we all track each other. Yeah,
Hilarious.
yeah. So you gotta dislocate there if you want to go and have any type of. Oh, they get mad. Even you'd swear we were up to something no good. You just get up on a Saturday morning, go get some coffee, go get her a Diet Coke, go to Costco,
Go
go
get
to
the car
Sam's,
wash.
do all that. Then we get home. They want to know, what the hell? You've been
Y'all
gone for 4 hours.
Yeah,
you
you've
know?
been going all day. I'm like, we've been running errands. I mean, I work during the week, so we run errands, and he brings his iPad and watches whatever game, and he drops me at the door. I go in, get what I need, come out. Yeah, I don't have to park.
When are y'all coming
I don't
home?
have to. When you come in, we're hungry. We want breakfast. We want lunch. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, y'all deserve a weekend.
Meeting. Oatmeal.
Dad, you want to do a 2-week trip with the boys for a senior trip, baseball trip?
Yeah.
Like 10?
Caravan.
Yeah. I mean, how cool would that be? Like, go see like 8 or 10 baseball games?
Listen, when we did 8 parks in 8 days, we did that 11 and a half hours. 11 and a half hours. All right. The next day we got a Cubs game. It was an early game. No, it was White Sox game. White Sox game. It was an early game. We had time. We went to eat in Chicago at a couple of places.
Yeah.
Got dessert. We took off. We slept in Indianapolis. The next day was Saturday. We rolled into Cincinnati. It was Sunday, I think. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago and Cincinnati.
Did we
We
stop
left on Friday.
We stopped on St. Louis.
How do we travel? By charter bus? How would you get there?
Well, we can talk about whatever's economical, but I'm just saying we hit
Charter
White
bus probably
Sox,
wouldn't be that good.
Cincinnati. Hit the Washington. Washington was a late game, so we met a friend of mine. We did all of Washington that day. We went to a late game. The next day we were in Philadelphia. The next day we were in Cleveland. The next day we had a game in Detroit.
I mean, that's.
And then we hit the Cubs on the way back and St. Louis on the way down. 8. I'm just saying we could do more than 8, but it's who was there, and it was one of those summers where I didn't have any money, and then I settled a case on Wednesday, and I got some fucking money like any other thing in the street, right?
Right.
Let's go, baby. That's it. We got 2 more days of camp. We leaving
Nigga
Friday.
reached it.
That's
Dang.
exactly what we
Makes
did.
it rain.
That's exactly what we did. We spent it, baby. We
Get
went.
it all.
Didn't have one hotel booked. Like, talk about, but that's when they were younger.
You don't think
and
they'd
we
love
didn't-
that if we did that?
Oh yeah, they would.
They would.
Yeah.
Now, when they were younger, we sat regular seats. Now that they're older, we've sat like front row and like club, like behind the plate in Pittsburgh.
It's
Like
just how many of them are going to have girlfriends by then? By
Well.
then, that are going to leave those girls determine what they do.
Yeah.
I'm not real worried.
Well,
about
and
it.
Reeve
So
already
here's
with
the thing. That's what we need to do.
Huh?
We need to get with the girl moms and we need to make an agreement on this.
They're not going to do baseball.
they're not gonna want to do it.
No.
Reeve already don't want to leave. What, Fortnite? Is that what he plays?
Yeah.
He don't want to leave Fortnite. You don't want to go out of town like next week to the beach or
Are
something.
you crazy?
Yeah, I know.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
Tell me
We
you bring
need
it.
to find a girl mom and we need to start this process now. Like, okay, let's start talking about like where we're gonna go.
Talk to Fee.
Who would it be? Which mama would be the one?
Who's the ringleader?
Amelie. Probably Fee's the one to talk to.
Yeah, we should get her here. That would be a cool trip.
You know, the central here and the northeast is easy.
Yeah, because you can cover so much.
Yeah,
without going
you
that far.
cover all
You
of
know
it,
what we
man.
could do instead of maybe a baseball trip is maybe a couple of national parks. We have some really cool national parks to go to.
You have some great national parks.
I mean, we did
It's the
California for a whole
It's
month. I mean, California, we did. There's five.
Yeah.
There's five teams in California. There's a lot to do in
Yes.
California.
We could all
there is.
fly
It's
over
beautiful.
there and
Yeah.
just do some national parks. That would
I
probably
like that.
be enough for the girls and the boys. Like and it's not just some.
What national park are you gonna go to, and what you gonna do there? No, I'm just asking you. I mean, because we've been to a couple, like up in South Dakota, the Badlands. It's like you get there and
Badlands
you
is
look.
awful.
There's like a little bitty prairie
We
dog
went.
scurry. It's like, all right,
I
that's
hate
cool. We
it.
drove
They're
3
so
fucking hours.
hot.
Let's go
It's better
now.
than
We
that.
went and it was snowing. We got pictures from it. Snow.
Oh wow. I didn't like the
It's
Badlands.
100 degrees when we drove in South Dakota.
We were in South Dakota.
It's
We just
100
went.
degrees in South Dakota.
We went. What were we there?
Good job,
Kids were off to
Lucas.
school for.
Vincent, friends
It was
that
Mardi
moved
Gras.
to
We left for
South
Mardi Gras.
Dakota.
We
Yeah.
went to Wyoming and
We have
Nevada.
friends that moved to South Dakota like they're nuts. I don't know why.
So he moved over there because he's a surgeon. He can work 10 nights on and he's off for 21 days
Yeah.
straight. He's like, dude, that's hard to beat.
He's like, I'm gonna do that for 5 years. I was
What
like,
are you gonna do in South Dakota the rest of your
But
21 days?
you'd almost
He drives
have-
to Colorado to go skiing in
You'd
the
almost
winter.
have to have some sort of tour guide or something, because really,
Yeah,
even like Yellowstone, which is probably one of the best,
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do there. You're gonna see. We went. I'm just
We
saying,
did
we
it.
went. You're gonna see Old Faithful, and it's like,
Bears.
okay, that's good. You remember the movie Vacation, where he takes him 2 hours out the way? You know, the largest ball of string. He's like, all right, yeah, now let's go. You
Let's
know.
go.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's gonna be just like us. Just now, we went to what was
If
that?
you got a guide-
Stonehenge. It's
We went to
Jenga with some big ass
Stonehenge.
heavy blocks.
Right, Stonehenge. Right.
Talk about.
I'm just saying. If you're
our
going,
boys
if you're going
are so
hiking
active,
and
though. They're
fishing and all
like-
that with a guide or whatever, that's different. But just to go
Hey.
look at that shit,
I would tell you right now, whitewater rafting. I bet they would do it every single day.
that would be
Every
some
day.
trip.
They
would
do it
love.
time after time. The
Yeah.
best is that doing it in Tennessee is better because it's spring fed, not
Yep.
mountain fed.
There you go.
So they would love that. They would eat that up.
That would be a good trip.
We could do Colorado in the summer. That'd be fun. Shit.
Colorado's beautiful in the summer. Nice.
Gaydon's also pretty this time of year.
Gaydon?
Y'all never seen
Holly
that.
Bee?
Yeah. I like Grand Isle this time of year. I got a friend. I got a great friend. Him and his wife are both doctors, and this dude don't want to do nothing but go to Grand Isle.
That's
I
it,
mean,
that's all they do.
all the time. That's all he wants to do is go to Grand Isle.
Hollow Beach, you can actually hook the wakeboard to the back of your truck and drive along the sand and pull them that way.
That's efficient. That's just being efficient.
I went to Hollywood when I was living here.
Honestly, I got an excavator and I can set up a slip and slide and I can make that thing go in circles. We're making shit. I mean, we just.
Good time.
We just have no more yard when we move. We don't have yard.
Yeah, it's tough to do it in my
We have
yard
all
now.
kinds
Sugar
of
mills,
senior
they
trip
frown.
ideas.
We do.
I get one of them roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to talk to the girl. We need to get the girl mamas into it.
Oh, I can tell you now. They can be
I
like,
can tell you
well,
they
we
are
really
not
want
gonna be-
little Sasha to go to
They are not
Paris.
going to be interested in that Bahamas trip. Our girls are not going to want to do
I
that.
don't think so.
Oh, y'all got for sure. Hold up.
And like Esme did it, but Ellie's not.
Yeah.
You got
So
a great
Margaret,
shit.
she would
that moving over. Two rooms got it. Oh, it's a lot cooler when you get on the spring.
We're playing Burberry tomorrow. When we come back, we'll bring our trimmer.
We gonna play Burberry, you said?
Yeah, but I'm saying when we come back, we'll bring our hedge trimmer right here. Just a clipper like
Yeah,
that.
hedge trimmers, all it is. We got a little tree shears.
Yeah.
They're nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta cut it hard.
No,
Right,
just
just
right,
enough
just
where
that
you're
little,
sitting,
just
right.
that little
bit
bit
on
right
the
there.
end.
Yep, right there.
And
Somebody
then we
probably
get
already
some
cut it
mulch.
and it grew back.
You get some mulch around the tree roots.
Why? No.
Plant some flowers.
We
Got
pick.
a wasp by y'all. See, there's a wasp to your left.
And then Chris and I have that little tabletop blackstone. We put out a little blackstone, a little Costco table, put a little blackstone. Barbecue some burgers out here.
Oh, God, I thought she was going one of them charcuterie boards or some shit. I know where we were going.
Charcuterie.
Whatever they call it.
We could do that too.
Charcuterie.
A charcuterie.
A shark.
Charcuterie board. Whatever it's called.
Free.
Yeah, that's Brittany talk. That's Brittany talk. Yeah, Brittany will have 40 kinds of cheese for me. Yeah, I'll be melting.
What's that?
Have you seen those snack balls?
Yeah, like a tackle box.
It's a
but
tackle,
with
but it's
snack.
It's called a snack ball.
So we want
Is that
that.
Beck? Is that Beck up right now?
Augustus 23, 25. I didn't write Augustus so much. We call Augustus a crowd
We're
Augustus.
talking about senior trips every
It
year.
doesn't
kids.
sound like very much at
soft.
all. You elaborate on specific times of arrival from foreign traders. You got a 3-hour drive.
I don't know. One gone to baseball parks, and then we got one gone to national parks, and I don't know where.
Not going
Not to the Bahamas.
Now, Hank, my older son was here, and Kristen and Pam were talking about a big trip for. They did have a group that went to Turks and Caicos, but I mean,
Yeah, tell them don't bring any ammunition. Don't leave that shit in the bag.
literally the most expensive.
You will get stuck there. Word on the street, you should go to jail for that.
We don't.
Has that guy been released
You haven't heard
yet?
of all that lately?
Wait, what?
All
What's
that
that?
Turks and Caicos nonsense with
They didn't release
people
it yet.
leaving the ammunition.
Oh, some dude just got released or whatever and got back home. What is he going there with guns and ammo for?
Well, it wasn't guns. All he had like one shotgun shell left in a bag.
Left in a bag.
You know, he
From like a
hunt-
hunting
yeah.
trip.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
But look, there's still like 3 or 4 other Americans still there.
that's crazy.
We haven't had any good pitches to pitch. I mean, to hit at, swing at. They were all over in the dirt, up over his head.
Yeah, no.
No.
He's
Archer's
like
next.
Next, yeah. He wears the neighbors.
That's
White.
Levi, I think.
Beck walk.
Yes.
Daniel.
You call that shot?
Yes.
Who's gonna win
Look
tonight?
inside, huh? Who's gonna win?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, be a good one.
I don't know. I sure
Everything's
hope
on the
they-
line
I sure
tonight.
hope A&M does.
Ain't a good one.
I sure hope A&M does. That God bloody ass on.
How many times do you think they're gonna play Rocky Top?
Yeah, I couldn't go to that school based on that. Right there. I couldn't hear that.
Rocky Top.
Oh,
Yeah.
In orange. That's
much.
my least favorite color
It's,
to
it's
wear.
like
Especially
Ohio
that
State.
color orange.
Ohio
It's
State
like
playing that
peachy
Sleepy
orange.
song when they played for the national championship. That's all you heard. Hey, Sleepy. We beat their ass. It was fun.
As she
Yeah,
was.
yeah, that's right.
So I had to take that bird nest down.
I took it down. I took the whole bird nest down.
Thought
That was
sharp.
low.
It was low. I could tell from his gut.
I mean, he'd have to have a golf swing.
Yeah. That was,
It was full bird.
he saw it all the way down. Yeah. Saw it right. His head followed.
Everything down. And took every bit of it off and I sprayed all my spray.
And they had started rebuilding it again and actually picked off one of the strips of white onto the landscaping. And when Blake came to pick up his check, that bird was stuck in that thing and feathers got everywhere. So when Blake left, I got the blower and I blowed all of it up.
Can't swing at
blowed it
that.
off, and then I got up on the ladder and I took
nights. I've been 2 nights.
I got one with a stick.
I'm about to get one of those little.
I got a little gamma whisper. Doesn't make hardly no noise at all. Good flies, good scope. Alright, I'll bring it to you.
Good at it. I can't take it.
Archer shoots birds in my shop. Till he shot a hole in the roof, and I was like, okay, that's enough that you shoot birds in my shop.
Okay, here you can watch Blake. Watch what happens.
Two outs. Base is loaded. I mean, full count.
I didn't get to the door right away. Roll it back. And then
He's through. He's so slow.
And then watch.
Damn slow. Tennis courts over here are open.
That's the same birds from when we did that hunt in the trekking with our
We got spikes, we got snakes, big snakes, we got everything. I put my whole, they won't go away.
You use too sweet to shoot them?
Oh no, it's done now.
Okay. I was like, man, you use too sweet man.
I mean, it's like, I don't want to shoot my house up, so, and neighbors around. But now it's like raw.
I don't want to shoot my
I don't want to
house.
shoot my house down. He comes in and all you hear is, oh, mother. That's me. Because the bird starts flying off when I open the door. And there's feathers all over the place. I'm like, But then I got up on the ladder and I took it down.
open the inside. Oh no.
When the party come on the hand.
That's funny. It didn't take them long to get there. Huh?
I bet they can really see the road.
Come up back. Some of them fight. Well, I'm throwing my legs. Get my ankle up. Sorry, those are good. Think about it. Those are good. Now, look. The only way to get
I like one of those too. Probably. Closer.
So much cooler over here.
Oh,
It's not even
it's
close.
tremendously different. Just walking to my truck.
I know I was sweating just walking up there
Oh, yeah.
to get them some
Oh, yeah.
water.
Oh, yeah.
Burning up.
That wasn't a strike, was it?
They didn't call it.
Call it gold.
Talking to his catcher.
Amber Alert?
When I put my phone in the thing, I think it squeezed it.
Oh.
Oh, you called SOS?
Maybe I did. Did I?
That's what that sound was.
Grief.
They're gonna come looking for you, Missy. They didn't score it, but
Oh,
shit.
Reed got hit by a pitch
Come
too.
on.
He gets hit more
Twice.
than anybody I know.
But you know what? He stands on the line. So
Yeah,
if
he
you're gonna
doesn't-
throw it inside, you're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
hit
not
him.
moving. Yeah.
Because he said if they call him on the outside of the plate, he can't get to the
can't.
outside
He's
if
right.
he's not there. So
He's right.
you know,
And if the ump's
it's,
gonna
he's
call
not
between
6
the
feet
lines.
tall with the So if they call him line to line, he's like, I gotta do it. So now bases are loaded. So Lucas needs to hit him in right here. 1 out.
This field's only 300 in the corner. They're playing really shallow.
Yeah. So one of their guys hit it out.
Oh,
One
he
of
did?
the-
Where's that?
Over there. It was maybe one of the first pitches. It was one of the first.